You are watching the LGBTQ review, and this week we're going to look at... what's the film called?
Love is Strange.
Love is Strange.
And you're Beth, and I'm James.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah.
Go!
So there's a character called Ben and a character called George, and they are in love, and they've been in love for like 39 years, and they've been together, and now they're going to get married, and it's great, and there's like a wedding, and then they have a honeymoon, which is expensive, but people are like, it's fine because you have a place to live. But then when they don't have a place to live, it's like, why did you have an expensive honeymoon? You shouldn't have. That's... you're not allowed, apparently. But then they move in with like some of their family, but not all of their family, not all at once. And then one of the people George is staying with has parties all the time, and the other family are a bit rubbish, and they have a kid, and they just aren't happy, apparently, but kind of are. And then there's a guy called Vlad who's friends with Joey, and then Ben falls down, he's a painter, and then it's all scary, and then him and George go to... him and George...
keep going.
Then him and George like get together, and they're like, oh, we need to find a place, and then George finds a place, and they move in together, and they're happy, but then Ben dies. There's like the montage of like...
them walking through the streets and like being late for something.
Yeah, and then there's the bit where he's just like having a shower and whatnot. There's like a lot of scenes which are just him, like mainly Ben, pottering around the house.
Uncle Ben?
He's called Uncle Ben, and then the guy who plays Dr. Octopus is in it.
Okay.
Which is quite strange. Alfred Milana. And it's really nice to see him act and not put an American accent on.
Great beard as well.
Yeah, and
excellent hairline.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, he was really good. I really enjoyed all of that. Just great style, I think I have written down somewhere.
They have a lot of great suspenders and bow ties, which I appreciate. It's 2014. I'm trying to think, were bow ties like really in 2014?
Well, bow ties were cool. The nudes in the bedroom I really like. I hope one day I get some nudes like that. I really like
the paintings that Ben does are painted by the director's husband.
I don't really remember anything until he loses his job. Churches. More so that they could live together for 39 years, and only after they're married is it not allowed.
You've all known this whole time that Ben and I have been living together.
The decision is effective immediately.
Priest is just standing in the shadows, just like staring, and you think, yeah, this is like just foreshadowing for about 2 minutes time.
What's that film with Mark Ruffalo and Rachel McAdams that just come out? Because it was in the BAFTAs at the weekend. And they showed that like clip all the time of like, how many priests do that? This many. That seems like too many priests. That's all I could think about. Was all that, probably that priest, probably that priest, probably that priest. Like, keep all the teachers that aren't priests in, I'd say. Mix up the bunch. When they kiss at the wedding is really nice, like in the after wedding bit. Also they're playing the piano and they're singing. I just love a musical.
There's like 3 scenes that are really good. It's that kissing scene, and then it's the scene where he comes up in the rain and just hugs him.
And it was better than all of the shitty rom-com we're in the rain and we don't know it's raining scenes ever.
Because it's just, he rings the doorbell and then says it's George, and then he comes up and they just have this like hug, and it's just
If they played I Wanna Know What Love Is really loudly behind it, it would have been tippy toppy.
And then the 3rd scene is when he comes down from the bunk bed. And
yeah,
I
don't like that one so much. I'm glad that it happened, but
yeah,
I didn't
he just
give
kind
it
of
as
strokes
much
his...
gravitas as the other.
No, but he just kind of strokes his face. And those are like the 3 moments that like stood out as like, oh, you don't really see this kind of intimacy a lot.
We were in a HMV recently, and they had the like LGBTQ rack. It wasn't massive, but it was there. And apart from appropriate behaviour, they all just looked like porn, because they were just naked, 2 naked people kissing on all of them, regardless of whether it was like lesbian or gay. I don't think there was any other ones there.
Do you not think that's like a reaction though of like sexual repression? That like,
yeah, definitely, but they picked those ones to put there as well. Like, they're not all like that. Yeah.
Like, being gay, you're not obsessed with sex. So it's... as like most...
Why wasn't like Priscilla Queen of the Desert on there, or like Imagine Me and You, or I don't know, Saving Face? They're just starting a butt in that one. DVD covers. HMV. Yeah, so that kiss.
Yeah.
Really good. Great glasses. Everyone throughout this entire movie. The best glasses I have ever seen on everyone.
I don't remember the glasses.
Women, men, glasses. Also, off subject, Vlad. Most Russian name they could think of.
Yeah. Okay, there's like a big contention in the film, for me at least, because they never like address it or do anything with it. There's the character Joey uses the word gay and he's...
That's so gay.
He doesn't mean homosexual, Uncle Ben. He just means stupid.
Ben brings it up with the mum, and she's like, yeah, it's just like part of the vernacular now, it just means stupid. It's got like a... No, it doesn't.
Like, that's worse to say, like, oh, don't take offence because they don't mean homosexual, they mean like bad.
Yeah, like,
oh,
I don't
okay,
understand
cool.
anyone's point in this film about using that word. Like, why is she like, yeah, they've taken it to mean bad now and just go with it. Like, it's just, that's not like acceptable.
No.
And I just find it really strange that they didn't like try and address that. Or, well, they did address it, but just in a bizarre way that is not good. That's when I decided like I didn't like Jerry.
Well, I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's his fault because he's just like a young person, and you say what everybody else says when you're a young person. And also the adults in his life are saying, yeah, that's fine. The background cast is super diverse at the wedding and then non-existent for the rest of the film. Ah, when you first find out that Ben has moved in with his nephew and is sleeping on the bunk beds, why is he wearing white see-through trousers?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what was that shot? Why did that happen?
It's right there.
What was that for?
Like, the character Joey suggested that he might be gay with Vlad, who's his best friend, and they hang out with each other all the time. And then Ben walks in on them, and they've got these books, and it's like, get out, get out, get out. And he runs out. And at that point, I thought, I don't know what you thought, oh, maybe it's like some sort of pornography.
Gay Bible?
A gay Bible.
I thought that I had, like, blinked and that they were, like, rolling joints.
Yeah, or that there's something in the books.
And, like, using the pages as, like, roach or something ridiculous. Yeah. And then only as the film went on that I realised that everyone else was as confused as I was and nobody really understood what was happening. His excuse at the end is, we're the only people that bother to learn French.
Yeah, that's my
like, I don't think stealing, like, what... Those are old books, right? I don't think stealing those books is helping you with your French. Like, the internet, for one thing.
There isn't anything more to it, they're just stealing these French books.
Like, if at the end, when he's like skateboarding off into the sunset with his girlfriend, if she had turned out to be French, that would have been alright. That would have made sense.
I read online, the actor who plays the girlfriend at the end, who's skateboarding, originally, the girl who was cast couldn't skateboard.
Happens all the time.
They saw a girl skateboard, like, whilst they're filming, and they just chased her down and was like, can you be in the film?
She's, like, better at acting than he is.
She's great, yeah.
I think that they think that that kid is better at acting than he is.
Yeah, he reminded me a lot of all of Jesse Eisenberg's characters ever. I didn't appreciate it.
No, I didn't enjoy it really at all. I didn't enjoy his bits.
But I think it is a good film. I did like it, because I didn't think Ben was going to die.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to die either. Having, Googled the film before and seen its universal, like, critical acclaim, I was really surprised that
94%,
it ended
right?
like all of the other films ever.
Really high.
It was so annoying because it happened just after he was, like, they crowbarred in that he slept with other people and that they were both fine with that, and that was like, they just had this great relationship and they were married and it was fine, and I thought, that's so good, this is so good. And then it was when then they said goodbye and he went down the stairs and you're like, oh shit, stop making people happy and, like, doing good things, spoilers for And Then There Were None, but this happens in And Then There Were None when she's like,
oh, don't say too much.
It's not like a massive spoiler. You don't know if any of them are good or bad. They're just on this island and people keep dying and you don't know what's happening. And then it's like the 60s? No, it's not the 60s. It's like the 40s, the 50s. She's like a young unmarried woman. She's like, I'm not as nice as you think I am. And you don't know if she's like, does that mean she's the killer? She has sex with Poldark. And his abs. Which is fine. And everybody is fine with it because they're on an island and they're, like, being murdered one by one, and everyone's like, yeah, alright, that's fine. And you think, oh, that's good. She's like, sexually progressive for the time. This is great. And then after that point, she's just not a nice person. She's not like evil, but she's not that person that she was before. Like, we can't have anyone that is in any way progressive to any sort of sexual anything. Like, even like women can't be progressive in heterosexual relationships, and then no person that isn't heterosexual can be progressive at all. They are always punished by death. Like, stop killing people. Gay people can live happily ever after, probably. I don't know, because I've never seen it on film and television, and that's how we know. Oh, when they're leaving the pub, the bar where they were, and they're walking down that street for ages. It's like a painting, and they're talking about paintings. That's nice.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I was hoping that was the end when they walked down the street.
Yeah, me too. That would have been really good.
Had it gone on just like another minute or so, I would have been like happy with that.
Yeah.
Rather than the silly bit with the death. I'll give Love is Strange 3.5 unspecified French books.
Okay. I will give Love is Strange 3 2/3 see-through white trousers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.